In this video, I will demonstrate how to use conditional formatting. I identified customer's name by highlighting them in red. I also identified amount due greater than 900, which I highlighted in red. And here I also identified the amounts due that are equal to 0, which are in green. And then I identified the due dates for next month. Right here. In this tab, I have a dynamic conditional formatting table where I can enter customer's name and amount due less than, and it will highlight it for me. Now let's get started. I am going to copy the data, so it will be faster. I'll hold down the Control, Shift, and down arrow to highlight everything, and then Control C to copy. Let me open a new tab, and then I'll paste it as values. This one. I'll convert it to a table. Go to Insert tab and Table, and my table does have headers, so I'll leave it checked off. And click OK. It is easier for me to convert it to a table just to organize the data better. So what I'll do here, I'll format the date, highlight, go to Home. In the number section, I'll select Short Date. And for the amount due, I'll just select this accounting format. So now I want to highlight any customer with the LLC in their customer name. So I'll highlight customer's name column, go to Home. In conditional formatting, highlight sales rules, and then select text that contains. In here, I'll just type in LLC, and I'll leave it to default, and click OK. And now all the customers with the LLC are highlighted. Now I'll highlight all the amounts due that are greater than 900. So I'll select amount due, go to Home, conditional formatting, highlight sales rules, greater than, and here I'll just type in 900. And I'll leave it as red again. And for my due date, I want to see the due dates that are due for next month. So I'll highlight the due date, go to Home, conditional formatting, highlight sales rules, and date occurring. In here, I can select in the drop down for next month. Click OK. And there you go. So LLC, all the amounts that are greater than 900, and the due date that's for next month. So now we'll move on to dynamic customer log. So again, I'll just copy. I'll do Control Shift down and Control Shift down again, and copy, insert a new tab, and paste as values. And I'm just going to highlight this, double click it, and I will be converting this to a table. I'll click inside the data, the Insert tab, and select Table. My data does have headers up here, so I'll leave it checked off and click OK. And I'll format this just like I did the other one. Highlight the amount due, select currency, highlight due date, select and short date. So now I can type in the customer's name that I want highlighted, or the amount due less than a certain amount. So for the customer's name, I'll highlight customer, go to conditional formatting, go to highlight sales rules, and select text that contains, and type in an equals sign, and select the customer's name, and click OK. So now we see the customer's name is highlighted. And now we'll move on to the amount due less than. So highlight amount due, go to conditional formatting, highlight sales rules, and select less than, and type in equal sign, and click on the less than amount, and click OK. So now we see the amounts that are less than 100. I can also format my highlighting. For example, I'll select amount due, conditional formatting, and select highlight sales rules equal to. And for this one, I'll select 0, and I can choose either another pre-format, or I can create my own. So I'll do custom format. And then I'll select the color for the font as red, and click OK, and OK. And there is a red font for the 0. Let's test this out. So I'll type in a customer's name, and now it dynamically highlighted the customer's name. And I can filter this and hover over filter by color and select the color that is highlighted. And now we see we have two of the same customers. Let me remove that filter. Clear filter. And if we just want to see the unique values, click on the filter, filter by color and select no fill and clear the filters. And let's test the amount due less than, and we'll do less than 50. And now we can filter this to view them all. So I'll click on the filter, filter by the color. And now we see we have 14 customers with less than $50 due, and clear the filters. And that's it.